AITA for publicly telling my ex-coworker that I don't like them? I am 32F and ran into an ex-coworker Sarah, 31F, at a bar while I was out with friends celebrating my birthday. We worked together for 2 years at a fast food restaurant. I left this job in January 2025. She was a shift lead and I've never liked her. I didn't like her management style or her personality. She came up to me at the bar and we had a 10-ish minute conversation. I thought it was cordial and polite. She was mostly asking me questions about my new job. She asked if I would recommend her for a job at my new company. I got a job at a call center, nothing glamorous. I told her that I wasn't comfortable with that. She brushed it off with a bad joke. I ended the conversation and walked to the table my friends were at and Sarah follows me. I didn't notice until I got to the table and she sat down next to me. My friends introduced themselves and I without thinking said something along the lines of "I don't like you, can you please leave?" I have autism and I could tell that was not the correct thing to say. Everyone seemed uncomfortable and Sarah was visibly shocked and upset. My friends were shocked and confused. They assumed that Sarah was a friend or someone I invited to the table. They had zero context of who Sarah is. Sarah made a scene and told me that I was rude, a witch, and a bunch of other things. She said that I embarrassed her. She embarrassed herself by following me to my table uninvited. And yes, she knew it was my birthday. I do feel bad and know that I could have formulated a polite response. But she's a former coworker and an unpleasant one. I have many stories about her, but the worst examples is that she made jokes about my autism and deafness multiple times. She is fake nice and her friendship style is bullying people. She has a really icky vibe. I don't know what Sarah wanted from me. I wasn't going to hang out with her, especially not on my birthday. So am I wrong for telling her bluntly that I don't like her? Edit, I forgot to mention how my friends reacted after Sarah left. They were really upset that she called me a bitch and collectively told her to leave. Sarah left quickly, and I told them who she was. They've heard stories about Sarah for years. None of my friends thought I was an asshole. All of them were comforting and validating. We ended up leaving the bar within the hour because I was overstimulated and felt so uncomfortable being at the bar. We went back to my apartment and hung out for a bit there. The reason I thought I was an asshole is because I've been trying to be better about social situations. My friends are used to how I communicate and are biased. When I was reflecting on this situation, I was thinking of better ways to tell Sarah to leave that wouldn't have resulted in a scene or being berated. Thank you to everyone who took the time to read my post. I can't possibly respond to every comment, but I have read them all.